preferred bidder in Manchester United takeover race could be named on Friday. There would be fierce opposition from at least 17 clubs if Qatar is named the preferred bidder in the race for Manchester United, reports The Independent. Sir Jim Ratcliffe and Sheikh Jassim bin Hamad Al Thani are both in the running to purchase the Old Trafford club. Both are hopeful there will be an announcement naming a preferred bidder on Friday. While the process of completing the takeover could yet go on for months, clarity is expected before the season ends. Ratcliffe believes he is the favorite to win the race due to the nature of his bid. The British billionaire's offer has Man United priced at a higher value than Sheikh Jassim's. He also reckons his bid will not be subjected to a lengthy owners and directors test. The Qatar bid could face some complications regarding state ownership, but Ratcliffe has no such concerns. There are no guarantees that Sheikh Jassim will win the bidding war, but he is confident. He believes his offer can be negotiated more quickly as it is an outright buyout and is for all of the Glazers' shares. Manchester United linked with Lille goalkeeper Lucas Chevalier. Manchester United have switched their attention to League One in their ongoing search for a long-term replacement for David De Gea. According to French journalist Ignacio Genuardi, the Red Devils are closely monitoring Lille goalkeeper Lucas Chevalier. The 21-year-old has been in excellent form this season and is rated as one of the best up-and-coming goalkeepers in France. His efforts have put Lille in contention for a top-4 finish, and he may well be rewarded with a move to Old Trafford this summer. United have cast their net far and wide to find a suitable replacement for De Gea and may have hit the jackpot with Chevalier. He excelled at youth level in France before spending last season on loan with Ligue 2 outfit Valenciennes. Since returning to Lille last summer, he has conceded 29 goals in 30 league appearances and kept 10 clean sheets. Chevalier is reportedly ahead of Leeds United's Ilan Meslier in the pecking order for the French national team, which highlights his future potential. Should Manchester United resist the hyperbole surrounding £50M plus mistake? Manchester United Academy director Nick Cox recently labelled Evan Ferguson a £50 million plus mistake after the club failed to sign him following a youth trial. The Brighton and Hove Albion striker's performances this season suggest Cox may have a point, with the 18-year-old netting 10 goals in 23 appearances. According to Sky Sports, the Red Devils will try to sign Ferguson in the summer of 2024. The question is, should they? Plenty of pundits and journalists have been getting themselves into a lather about Ferguson's performances for Brighton this term. While the excitement is understandable, it is much too soon to suggest he will become a £100 million player in the future. Ferguson has been likened to England captain Harry Kane, which is no bad thing given his goal-scoring record for Tottenham. However, without the evidence of a full senior season under his belt, United would be well advised not to get drawn in by the hyperbole surrounding Ferguson. The Republic of Ireland international may ultimately not fall into that category, but spending over £50 million to find out is a hugely risky move. Ferguson appears to have the tools to be a big hit, but let's see him deliver the goods more consistently before everyone gets too giddy about him. PSG approached Manchester United regarding Neymar's availability ahead of summer transfer window. Intermediaries from Paris Saint-Germain have approached Manchester United regarding the availability of Neymar. According to Kaveh Sulhakal of Sky Sports, the Red Devils have been contacted by PSG but do not class the Brazilian as a transfer target this summer. Speculation quickly circulated yesterday stating that not only were United in talks to sign the forward, but that Casemiro was using his national team ties to help orchestrate a deal. This was later dispelled by transfer reporters such as Mark Ogden of ESPN. It seems as though Neymar is on his way out of the Parc des Princes in the forthcoming transfer window, though whether or not he'll end up at a Premier League club remains to be seen. A move for Neymar seems pretty outlandish. There is no doubt that in past years, he's been one of the most exciting and threatening attacking talents in Europe, but injuries now often plague his seasons. Fiorentina I summer move for Manchester United fullback Brandon Williams. Fiorentina are keen on signing Manchester United fullback Brandon Williams this summer, reports Tuttomercato Web. The Serie A club want a new left-back and are ready to recruit the services of the 22-year-old. Fiorentina want to sign Williams on an initial loan deal with an option to buy him for €5 million. The Englishman is out of contract next year, but Man United are expected to activate the option to extend his deal before sending him out on loan. The Man United defender struggled with fitness issues during the first half of the season and has played just once this term. Williams came on for 4 minutes during the Carabao Cup game against Burnley in December. Red Devils manager Erik ten Hag revealed towards the end of January that a temporary exit could be on the cards for the fullback. Nothing materialized, but Williams is expected to leave the Old Trafford club this summer. Ten Hag is willing to let him leave, but whether another loan deal appeals to the club remains to be seen. The Manchester United Academy graduate has been unable to force his way back into the senior team, but another loan deal could bring the best out of him. Fiorentina want to take the punt on him, and agreeing to buy him for €5 million after a loan makes sense. Manchester United manager must be allowed to make final decision on Anthony Martial. Erik ten Hag could be set for a summer head-to-head with the current owners of Manchester United over the future of Anthony Martial. There have been widespread reports that Ten Hag has run out of patience with the underachieving forward and wants to move him on at the end of the season. However, co-owner Joel Glazer is reportedly a big fan of the French forward and will refuse to sanction his exit from Old Trafford. Glazer has previous form where Martial is concerned, having blocked Jose Mourinho's attempts to sell him to Barcelona when he was manager. Injury issues have blighted his time with United, making him a risky proposition to keep around if they have genuine hopes of winning silverware. If United acquire the right player during the upcoming transfer window, Martial would spend most of next season on the bench, assuming he stays fit. He is unlikely to be happy with that scenario and would be much better served heading elsewhere. The calmer waters of League One are ideal.